How's it? Hang loose. Oh my gosh. Gotta do it this way for now. Steep the tea. It is tea time, it is tea time, it is tea time. Oh gosh. Yeah, we're all going British. It's actually it's in the flag of the state of Hawaii. Oh, we're so British. Oh, tea time. Is that 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock? Ginger tea. Okay. Well, welcome to Mongoose Max and this Pepah again. Probably going to be long, but I'll try not to make it too long. Hope you like the cryptocurrency. I made cryptocurrency one. Go check it out. Cryptocurrency. I say stuff. Whatever. And the ongoing story of Robbie, alias Robbie the Possessed Boy. Off to St. Louis. Because it says on his chest, Louis, and that's her Aunt Harriet. Aunt Harriet! Is that you, Aunt Harriet? That gotta be an alias to Aunt Harriet. So I guess I make fun of these names pretty much, but how creepy! Because everything's going, Aunt Harriet, is that you? You're doing your Ouija boards. Jesus. No. Okay. Hey, get ready a couple, not this week, next week, or coming up week. I don't know, it's all September, so I'm all confused. We're going to have Pericles and, Shakespeare on Sunday, our little troupe of readers. And we're going to read on Zoom. We're getting a little better at it. But we have a guest. We have a guest star. Eden Lee Murray. Da-da-da-da-da. Come on down. Eden Lee did on the Shakespeare Shakespeare Summer Festival, when they do every summer, every year on the summer. And it's kind of more community, but it's kind of amateur, but it's also kind of professional. It's kind of hemi-semi. But she dressed up as Falstaff, the guy with the big beard. Give me some sack. Good old Falstaff. Ooh, yeah. Lovable character. She dressed up as Falstaff. Oh my God, watch this. This is great. Okay, so we're gonna be honored to have her as a guest on our version of Pericles, Shakespeare on Sunday. So stay tuned for 2 weeks and keep watching my videos. Like, subscribe. Oh my God. Yeah, stay tuned for a long time. Okay, so now that we just stay tuned. Eden Lee Murray on our Shakespeare on Sunday. You're cool, huh? I don't know what to say. But all's wells that ends wells. Alright, now it's back to the serious stuff. Making fun of our world on fire. Our chaos of collisions. Our collusion of cuckoos. Our elections of detections. Yeah, stop while I'm ahead. I'm not even ahead. Just stop. Just stop that. Okay, today's headline. Today is September 6th. 5 minutes into it, finally reading the headline. September 6th. Rising tide of COVID-19. Okay, the tide is rising. Yeah, again, still. Okay, our daily infection toll is 191. Do we get anybody? Death toll so far is 84. Don't let that fool you. For an island, you can't escape. This is like It's like almost reaching 10,000. You can't function on the island, you know. I mean, so many people are into close contact. It's really weird. 3 new deaths. New friends, Bucky. Total beginning of the outbreaks, fatalities 84, 9,693 infections. So they're having all these models where they're predicting the death toll to be gigantic because we have holiday seasons. Hey, Labor Day. It's a 3-day weekend where weekends don't really exist anymore because all the jobs are gone. It's unemployment and everyone's kind of out of work or stay at home. It's just like one big blur. Right? It's a 3-day weekend. It's every day's a holiday. La 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 la. Every day's your unbirthday. Except for your birthday. New agency will take over public school construction. Boring. Someone got the frickin' Someone got that job thing. Let's see what's really cool. I kind of want to check out is like news we might tend to miss because everyone's focused on this crazy crap. I mean, God, we got race riots going on again. Want us to cooperate in the virus, lead us must leave. Return to campuses trigger virus surge. What did you learn in school today? The virus behaves like a virus. The pandemic spreads like a pandemic spread. And what did you learn? Tensions let foes meddle to sway vote. No, this gotta be fun. All that stuff, the tension. You know, this has got to start off like... A helicopter? There was a swimmer this morning, went into the ocean, went under, didn't come up. This is like hours later, and helicopters are going by. I hope you find her. This should start off like this. In a world when tensions coursing through the United States over racism and policing are likely targets for adversaries seeking to influence the November election, lawmakers and experts warn that there are signs that Russia is again seeking to exploit the divide. Can't say that USA doesn't make great movies. We even like to be in them and create the havoc ourselves. Earlier this year, Facebook, Instagram, pulled down a dozen accounts named Black Facts Untold. So they're trying to pull down all this internet stuff that's like inciting and bad feelings. But they're in the streets, you know. So you know, they're trying to curb the in-network accounts linked to the troll factory. The troll factory. It's linked to the zombie apocalypse. So you get the troll factory, get you all piffed, and then you get piffed. And then you go, that's pissed and miffed and pissed at the same time. Get piffed. New word. And then you go out there, and in the streets, and more bad stuff happens in the zombie apocalypse. So the troll factory is that once pushed out stories about race and other issues, put them down. It's troubling but familiar pattern from Russia, as the Internet Research Agency overwhelmingly focused on race and the Black Lives Matter movement, but they targeted the U.S. in 2016, and now they're doing it again. Race is a big piece of what they did in 2016, and now they're doing it again. Cancellation came. Nobody has been tougher on Russia than I have, says Pumpkinhead. Yeah, right. See, I think this news piece I did, Democrats were furious last weekend when Director of National Intelligence John Ratcliffe, a close Trump ally, informed Congress that the office would supply written information to the intelligence committees about election threats, but would no longer be doing in-person briefings, denying lawmakers the chance to ask questions. So basically, the guy was a Trump hoagie. He was a Trumpy bear. And basically, instead of the in-house briefings about election security, send you a memo, send you a little report. Just write whatever you want to write. But other people just can't ask questions. Trump said, "Don't worry, we got this. I'm so good at preventing Russia from influencing us. By the way, Putin, how is my Trump Tower in Moscow doing?" As we've seen constant messaging being race and racism, very good at it. Yeah, okay, so now you get it. Shut the hell up. Like we need more of that negativity. Well, stop telling me about that negativity. Tropical wetlands fall victim to vast wildfires. It's like everything's blowing up on fire. There's like a plane that caught on fire. It takes off and it catches on fire. Engine goes poof when it's on fire. So it has to turn around and go back. So like people in Honolulu looking up, "The plane's on fire, mommy." Everyone's okay, but there's like wildfires in California set out there to beat the heat. And there's also a very interesting story. Where is it? Ah, here it is. Oh, I found it. Oh, fascinating. This is such a crank across this one. From Moscow. What's happening in Russia? Moscow. This is out of Moscow. Where you can see at the brand new Trump Tower. Moscow. Global warming suspected in rise of explosive craters. Let that sink in. Explosive craters. So the world itself is just blowing up. Just for the hell of it. What the hell? Everything else is blowing up. The ground's just going, blow up too. So this is what happens. It's a natural phenomenon first observed by scientists. I bet you somebody else observed it first. First observed by scientists 6 years ago. Okay, that's when they finally saw it. 6 years ago. Is now reoccurring with an alarming frequency in Siberia and is causing the ground to explode. Spontaneously and with tremendous force, leaving craters up to 100 feet deep. Not across, deep, 100 feet deep. Just spontaneous, just like all of a sudden, with a 100-foot deep crater. Holy sh! Goodbye, it's pronouncing your name. Yevgeny Chuvilin. Yevgeny Chuvilin. Whatever. A Moscow-based geologist, leave him alone, with the Skolovskovo Institute of Science and Technology, arrived this summer at the rim of the latest blast site called Crater 17. I guess because there were 16 more that year. It left, he says, quite an impression. Thank you for your scientific observation. The pit plunged into the darkness surrounding by the table flat, featureless tundra. As Chuvilin stood looking in, he said, "Slabs of dirt and ice occasionally peeled off the permafrost of the crater wall and tumbled in. It was making noises. It was like something alive," Chuvilin said. Oh yeah, this is good. Okay, explosions occurred underneath hills and hummocks on the tundra where gas from decaying organic matter is trapped underground. So there's your... Basically, the Earth is lighting its farts on fire because the global warming is hot enough to put a heat index on top of that subterranean methane or whatever gas it is. Certain heat on it, and it has a higher just spontaneously goes, excuse me, the Earth had chili last night. 100 feet deep. Holy crap. Boom. I guess that's kind of a Earth saying get the hint with global warming. I guess the ice caps melting didn't, not sinking in. Pandemic puts pressure on women and leaves job. Okay. Schools. What kind of human tragedy, that's for sure. And welcome to Labor Day with no jobs. No labor? No jobs? No labor. No shirt, no shirts, no Unique New York loves you. You love unique New York. Oh God. That's one of those little theater tongue twisters you're supposed to. Unique New York, the black of the dark, dank is dark, thinking. I think it doesn't. Sleep, beep, 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 beep. Might as well just go Peter Peckber, picked a patch of pickled pests. Sally sold seashells on the seashore. Unique New York, that's always a killer. Just try that. Just go ahead. I love unique New York. Just try it. I dare you. Before the craters blow up. Okay, before we get into this, which is pretty damn cool. Local business, local business. This lady is a great, she's Laura Thompson. She was a great ecologist lady, and then and the environmental energy plan. Apparently we found the culprit. Henry Curtis, staunch opponent of the stalled Honolulu bioenergy plan on Big Island, is accused of company trying to sabotage the regulatory appeal by sending fake emails. So when asked about Mr. Curtis, is it true? What does he say? He says, no way, absolutely no way. Well, good enough for me. The Deadliest Catch boat is up. Deadliest Catch is filming off. They're done from Alaska and now they're off the Big Island. Going, hey man, party on our boat. Stay on your boat. How about the project for the Universal Hawaii Athletics? Only 35%. Oh, 40%. Wait. 35% do what it takes to keep athletics open. That's the trouble. They're always putting tons of money in it. 25% discuss eliminating athletics. 40% cut some sports at deep. So you get like a 60% opposition to that sports. And blah blah. Is there anything else in here? No. Oh, it's time for. We don't have time for that. Quickly, get into the time machine. 3, brace for time warp. 3, 2, let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. Just a step to the left. Put your hands on your hip. Do the pelvic thrust. You know, when, speaking of Rocky Horror Picture Show, I shiver with anticipation. Don't you know there's a damn virus going around? I said Barack Obama, which is basically Barry Obama, the goofy guy with the 2-inch fro in high school. After high school, granted, he's a totally different man. Okay, but I just know a little from memories from high school. When he was in high school, he was with the theater people, kind of people, and the basketball people, and I don't know. Choom buddies. Hey, buddy. Didn't we all? However, Rocky Horror Picture, as well as Disco Duck. A lot going on. Night fever, big time. And luckily, 2 of my friends pulled me aside and asked me if I wanted to play bass in a rock and roll band. Lethal Dose, Watermelon Fusion. So anyways, there was a lot of people who did Rocky Horror Picture Show. And I thought, oh my God, I heard rumors. I didn't know what it was. I never saw it. Had nothing. I just thought, oh my God, that's got to be totally freaking evil. That's got to be totally wrong. I was like, I ain't gonna see that. I ain't gonna see that. I'm gonna throw rice. I don't care, man. But other ones, now I don't look at it that way, but now it's kind of like, right? special. Yeah, get it straight. Anyways, there's a very compromising picture of Barry Obama. I don't know what he's wearing. It's kind of like a mermaid suit or some type of thing. I think he's trying to dress up like the main character in Rocky Horror Picture Show. And somebody took a picture of him lying on the grass, which is, look, people, if you ever see that picture, it's completely understandable for high school at that time. But, oh my God. Man, I don't care. That guy got all freaking presidential freaking shit. I'm just jealous of success, I suppose. Live in the shadow of that. Alright, here we go. Letters to the editor. Let's get some opinions. The plague ship's going off. The climate crisis. Edge of the world. That's very funny. Pandemic must become a plandemic. See what they did there? Joanne Adams and Mikey Key. They read it. I did a thing on letters to the editor, and they read it over the news. And here, it doesn't express our opinions or the opinions of the radio station. The guy, the DJ, reads the whole letter to the editor. It was the one on, the teeny virus loads and we should go have fun and play. He reads the whole thing, and he doesn't comment at all. Zero. My frickin' wimp. See, he's a DJ, he can't comment. I can. So let's get to it. Plandemic. Plandemic is actually the name of a film that purports the theory that the COVID-19 spread was a planned thing. It's a conspiracy, sort of a bioweapon type thing. It was a real maneuver. Anyways, government needs to dial back and give simple guidelines, immediate detection practices, techniques. This says absolutely nothing. Pandemic is not going to be swept up. That says nothing. 75th anniversary, don't miss the event. It was about the flyby over the thing. That's like a tribute to that. The 75th anniversary at the end of World War II, they had the planes. Some workers sacrifice more. But they get the pay increases. When we go to the beach, we get excited for walking on the beach for a ticket. Give me a break. Okay, so basically, average milquetoast opinions. Nothing fun to work with. So, Labor Day weekend. Yes, hang loose. Have a happiest Sunday and definitely loose. Au revoir.